Hi guys, Sagar here. Hope you understood the previous one. Today we have the seventh question of exercise 12.1. So let's see the question. So an electrician wants to repair an electric connection on a pole of height 9 meters. He need to reach the 1.8 meters below the top of the pole to do the repair work. What should be the length of the ladder he should use, which makes an angle of 60 degrees with the ground? What will be the distance between the foot of the ladder and foot of the pole? So let's draw the diagram. Let's understand it line by line. So let this be the pole of 9 meters, and he's telling he needs to reach 1.8 meters below the top of the pole to do the repair work. So let this be 1.8 meters, and this point he should reach. So this be A, this be B, and this be C. So he should reach the point B to do the repair work on the electric pole. Now he's asking the length of the ladder he should use, which makes 60 degrees with the ground. So this is the ladder, let's assume, and it is making 60 degrees with the ground, and he's also asking the length between the foot of the ladder to foot of the pole. So this point be D. So basically he's asking the lengths of BD and CD. That's it. So he told that, so with respect to 60 degrees, we don't know nothing of the triangle, but he gave a clue on how to find the length of BC. So BC would be equal to AC minus AB. Therefore, AC is 9 meters minus 1.8 meters, which is equal to 7.2 meters. So we have the length of BC, which is equal to 7.2 meters. And he wants us to find the lengths of other two sides of this triangle. That's it, simple question. So if you want to find the length of BD, which is the length of ladder, BD is the hypotenuse. So the trigonometric ratio which has opposite side and hypotenuse is sine. Therefore, sine 60, which is equal to BC by BD, the opposite side by hypotenuse. Sine 60 equal to root 3 by 2, which is equal to what is BC? We have 7.2, and we need to find the length of BD. Next, let's cross multiply both of them. So what we would get? Root 3 into BD, which is equal to 2 times 7.2. And if I bring the root 3 to the right hand side, it is 2 into 7.2 by root 3. And let's rationalize the denominator by multiplying root 3 on numerator and denominator. So I would get 2 into 7.2 into root 3 by root 3 times root 3 is equal to 3. And if you observe, we can cancel 7.2 and 3. So 7.2 by 3 is, we will get 2.4. So 3 is 2.4, and 2 into 2.4 is 4.8. So the length of BD, which is the length of ladder that should be used, which is 4.8 root 3. And he also asks us to find the length between the foot of the ladder and length, length between foot of the ladder and foot of the pole. So which is the DC we have to find. And the ratio which is has the opposite side and adjacent side is tan theta. So tan 60, which is equal to BC by DC. Tan 60 equal to root 3 and BC equal to 7.2 by, we need to find the length of DC. So if I cross multiply, I would get DC into root 3 equal to 7.2. And if I bring this DC to the right hand side, I would get 7.2 by root 3. If I rationalize this by multiplying root 3 on numerator and denominator, I would get 7.2 into root 3 by root 3 times root 3 is equal to 3. And again 3 into 2.4 is 7.2. So we have 2.4 into root 3. That's it. Hope you understood the question. So let's summarize the question briefly. So if an electrician wants to repair the electric pole of height 9 meters, he needs to reach 1.8 meters below the top of the pole to do the work. So the length of ladder that he should use, which makes an angle 60 degrees to the ground, is 4.8 into root 3 meters. So let's write the units also meters. And the distance between the foot of the ladder and foot of the pole will be 2.4 into root 3 meters. That's it. Hope you understood the question. Subscribe and meet you in the next one. Thank you.